Okay, as you already know, this box can do many things. And one of the things that I haven't covered in any of the videos is your web browser. So what you can do is right here, you have your web browser on here, okay, and you can just click on it and it opens you up to a Google page. So you're able to surf the internet. So it's kind of like this turns your TV into a PC, and you can do this, or you can do out here on the home screen, you can do the YouTube. This will link you to it. You can put your account information in, and you can go to the Play Store. There's something to be said about this. Right here, you obviously know you're hooked to the internet, so you can do your Google searches, and you can view your YouTube, and then you have this App Store. Okay, now I've already logged into this one, so it pops right up onto the App Store for whatever I want. If I want to get apps, or I want to get games, or whatever it is, just like I know that if you have this box, you don't have to purchase any movies or music or any of the things like that. Some people like to take this box and customize it with Facebook and stuff like that, so they can turn their TV into their monitor and sit and scroll, and that's fine. One thing that you have to remember, though, is that's very catchy, and you don't want to use this to be storing information unless you know how to hook up a USB drive or an SD card to expand how much space it actually has for memory, because it does take up memory to do these things, and then you'll be sitting there wondering why it's running so slow. So you don't want to put your games on there and your Facebook and all that stuff unless you have a USB drive to add memory to the box. Because the worst thing you want to do, and the last thing that I want to hear, is about a box running slow and having to connect with it and then see that you have gone in here and put a bunch of apps on here that are making this thing run really slow. Because we can see it when we jump on here and try and view and assess what the problem actually is. All the applications that you've installed will be in a list. So we'll be able to see what you put on here, and it will tell us how much information each one of these is using, how much space and stuff like that. And that is a lot of times why these run slow. So even though you have access to the internet and you're able to do your web browser searches, that's fine, go for it. The same thing with YouTube. Watch all the YouTube videos you want to watch. Play Store, don't be very liberal with what you want to put on there. It's okay, people do put their Facebook or they put a Twitter if you know how to hook up a camera and stuff like that. However, it's not built for that. This is built for entertainment, for streaming. Okay, so it's not built to sit and play games on and stuff like that. At least not this model. You can, if you hook up a USB or an SD card to add memory to this, and then you can start doing those things right there and turn this to an all-in-one. However, with the way that this is coming right now, it's set up for you to go in and do your web browser search, view what you need to view. Same thing with your YouTube. Watch whatever you want to watch. The Play Store, you can get a couple of things from there. But I would really, really advise against, overloading this with a lot of things. So you try to keep this out of your children's hands as much as possible, because when that happens, a lot of times I'll come back and see that there is a lot of games on here or things of that nature, and it's just eating up the memory and nothing will play. It's very slow on the movies. It buffers, and that's the last thing people want, and they don't know that, and that creates a problem. And then I have to service it, over the air, and then kind of tell people what's doing. So by putting out this video, just trying to inform you that this is your media streaming device for you to, view things and have at your fingertips, whatever it is that you want to have at your fingertips, as other people don't have that luxury. So keep your games and things of social media and stuff like that on your phones and on your tablets, and just use your browser to go on and do your Google searches and your YouTube to view, and just kind of be very careful with allowing somebody to bog this thing down with a lot of stuff from the Play Store. If you do that, then this thing will continue to run smoothly and you will have no issues.